If he went 3 for 9 with 2 picks, you'd have said the same thing, right? Okay.
Incomplete passes from 10 yards. That's a red flag.
Okay,
if you
so
make
Tony,
them,
yeah, okay. So don't.
good.
You're done talking about Shedeur. I think you've lost some credibility there because everybody knows you have an agenda.
Be advised, my OnlyFans is now 20% off.
Weirdos are going to come after y'all.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Mm-mm. Oh, I don't know who told you that.
This young man just cooked, and Tony Grossi is still crying in his mom's podcast basement. Buff Nation, I told y'all, some people can't stand to see this young man win. And in Cleveland, no one's holding that torch higher than Brown's journalist and professional hater, Tony Grossi. Yeah, I said it. This man's been running his mouth since draft day like it's his full-time job to make him look like a bust before he even steps on the field.
He's got the fewest reps in camp, and he's got a sore arm. Why? Well, people say he throws a lot before practice and after practice. Well, how counterproductive is that?
I'm sure there's a method to the madness.
What is it?
He's trying to get his arm right, Tone. I'm sure he's probably practiced more now than he has at any point in his
Well, it
collegiate
obviously
career.
was counterproductive because he's got a sore arm.
Okay, so you're using that as a negative against the kid?
I don't understand.
Jesus, God, would you give him a chance?
Well,
My God,
here's the
because his
thing.
arm's sore?
Yeah.
What, that's a negative, that the kid's got a sore arm?
Yes.
Because he's working too hard? The hell out of here.
Working against who? Who's he
Get out
working
of
against?
here. You got an agenda with that. You're going to, you know what,
Riz.
Tone? That's going to bite.
But here's the twist. This young man didn't duck it. He didn't let it slide. He addressed Grossi head on. Very few rookies would have the guts to call out a reporter who's been trashing them since April.
Tony, I be hoping you be. Tony, I be hoping you got something positive to say about me. You only say negative stuff about me, and I'm like, I ain't do nothing to you. No, I ain't seen nothing positive that you ever said. I did some positive everything. But I'm saying, come on, Tony. What I do? What I do to you, Tony?
But this isn't your average rookie. This is a quarterback the NFL slept on so hard they let him fall to the 5th round, pick 144. That's 31 teams who looked at a future franchise quarterback and said, nah, we're good. Why? The media will feed you excuses. Oh, maybe it was bad interviews. Maybe teams didn't like Deion's circus. Maybe he doesn't have the arm strength. Blah, blah, blah. Funny thing is, they still can't give you a real answer that holds up to the tape. So Cleveland picks him up and buries him. Quarterback 4 on the depth chart. Limited reps in camp. Basically treated him like a charity draft pick. Then just for kicks, they throw him into the preseason opener against the Panthers, probably expecting him to look lost so they could pat themselves on the back for being right. Except this young man didn't read that script. He went 14 for 23, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns, 106.8 passer rating, plus 19 rushing yards, calm in the pocket, mobile when needed, poised under pressure. And here's the best part. He made it look easy. You know why? Because he's been playing under more heat in Boulder than most NFL QBs face in a year. But what did Tony Grossi see?
Most of Shedeur's work yesterday was in the red zone period. And he was good in the red zone. He threw some nice passes. We're talking 10-yard passes here and 7-on-7.
Do 10-yard passes count in the NFL? Because you're making it sound like they don't. Don't they count?
Yeah.
Don't the 10-yarders count too, Tone? Or does it got to be
they
a
do,
40-yard bomb?
I'm trying to put it in perspective. Come on. He did fine. He did fine.
Because if he went 3 for 9 with 2 picks, you'd have said the same thing, right? Okay.
Incomplete passes from 10 yards. That's a red flag.
Okay,
if you
so
make
Tony,
them,
yeah, okay. So don't.
good.
You're done talking about Shedeur. I think you've lost some credibility there because everybody knows you have an agenda.
Let's be real here. This isn't analysis. This isn't very objective. Grossi's been mad since this young man walked into Cleveland with that confidence and goal watch because guys like Grossi don't know how to handle swagger that's actually backed up by results. And here's what's really wild. The Browns might have stolen a franchise quarterback, and half the fan base doesn't even realize it because the local media is too busy throwing shade. You put this kid on the field week 1, let him run the offense, and you're looking at wins. You keep him on the bench because you're scared of hurting feelings or sticking to some old school pecking order, and you're just burning time you'll never get back. Other teams are watching. Don't think they aren't. Don't think they didn't see him pick apart Carolina's defense with limited prep. Don't think they won't be ready to snatch him up the second Cleveland fumbles this. Tony Grossi can keep talking from his mom's basement. The haters can keep talking. But every time this young man takes the field, he's stacking receipts. And when it's all said and done, they'll have to print the headline they never wanted to write, the steal of the 2025 draft. Browns, I'm saying it now. Start him week 1. Not quarterback 4. No gadget packages. Not learning from the sidelines. Start him, because you can either build around this young man now or watch him build a dynasty somewhere else while Tony Grossi writes bitter columns about what could have been.
I'm coming. I already made reservations. That's the believer. Are you the belief or the believer? I know who I am. You gotta find out who you are. I'm coming.